Okay, extended warranties? Are you kidding me? These mechs have those? I didn't know that mechs had extended warranties. I'll take your word for it. But I don't think the insurance company's gonna like us too much. I don't think the insurance will like our warranties. We'll be claiming it a lot. So, where did we left off? We're trying to reach level 4. We're level 3. Our mechs are in repair. We almost have enough that I can get the hunchback back online. And no, I did not remember to clip out the hunchback beheading yesterday. I got it on my notes to do that this weekend. So, I gotta do that yet. But let's repair our... It's affordable. Set us back a little bit, but it's affordable. Okay, now, we have contracts here, yes? This is a garrison shield contract. They don't like us, so they're gonna pay us garbage. You know what? None of these people like us, so they're not gonna pay us garbage. Let's jump to this market world. I'm gonna get those medium mechs repaired. But that hunchback, he needs a whole new core, so he's expensive. I don't like that. He's gonna be like 1.2 mil. So that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. Shield working for Davian. Bludgeoning up Krita, good, I can deal with that. I can live with this. This is not bad. This is not bad. But as always, we will have to wait for our mech to be repaired, because we're gonna try and stick with these little bad boys. You know, after yesterday, I learned that while Urbies aren't necessarily overly durable and resilient, if you plan them well and you work methodically in the right environments, they are rather devastating. So yes, we will continue this trend.
Our employer seems convinced that hostiles will be gunning for their food processing plants at locate the facilities and establish a defensive you will be on your own out there. So
one of my pets over on Twitter reminded me of a overhaul kit for Battletech 2018, which is the turn-based miniature style version of Battletech. And there's an ad. I'll wait for the ad to finish. I'm walking over here, but yeah, it's the turn-based miniature style for those that are aware. And so the turn-based miniature style that came out in 2018 is a lot of fun, and I still like to play it. The only problem that I have with that game was the developers that were working on it basically just gave up. They released like 30, 35 mechs. They did a couple of mech packs. They did a couple of environmental overhauls, like they added in some heavier mechs. They added in some city mechs, some city environment stuff. Yeah, they added in quite a few new things. But the problem that I had was they stopped adding DLCs. So there wasn't a lot to do after a while. I see. I missed. And this overhaul package that was recommended is called Battletech Advanced, and it is literally that. It is a crazy overhaul of the game. They have added, oops, water tower down. I think if they haven't added every mech, they have added nearly every mech and mech variant from 2630. Yes, 2630. Pre-Star League proto-mechs. All of them. Through,
Looks like you've got their attention.
3062.
On your position.
And they didn't add just the mechs. They added in vehicles. They added in air support. They've added in funky rules. So you got like all the clan stuff. They all exist. You've got all of the proto-mech stuff, which are kind of weird. They exist. And I think the greatest one they put in there is they came up with what I would consider completely serviceable rules for the lambs. The land air mechs. They exist. I mean, they put in everything. There's got to be like 500 or 600 mechs, and each mech has between 1 and 6 variants. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll kill that. I'm gonna go over here and kill this one.
Enemy contacts closing on the complex. Time to earn your pay, Commander.
I missed.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
So yeah, it's a huge pack. It is. And everything is completely redesigned. It's rebalanced. So you have not only all of these mechs, but you also have all of their equipment balanced. So they put in XL mechs. They put in, they put in like the Field Fibrous armor. They put in XL engines. They have XXL engines. They have, all the stuff that comes out, post. There's a lot of stuff a lot of the content they added in is actually, from like 3070 or some cases even 3080. There might even be some stuff in there from like 3090. From Into the Dark Age. Which is crazy. But yeah, it's called BTA. Yeah, it's called BTA 3062. So if you have, you know, the Battletech 2018, I highly recommend it. I just walked on and squished a locust. That's pretty sad. So it's an insane amount of stuff. It's what the fans keep asking the developers to do. You know, we keep asking the developers to give us the rest of the content that's in the game world. Because the game has so much, Phoenix Hawk, so much content that's available. And, you know, just like this game, we keep waiting for them to say, yeah, we're gonna give you clans. You know, we keep waiting for the clans to show up. And yet, they keep refusing it. And we don't know why. Crap. Power down. Believe it or not, we're doing well. That's it, we're done.
The area is secure.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So if they would actually, you know, do that, that's what they said, we have all these books. We have one mech that took some damage. Not too shabby. We're still collecting equipment, so while I can take the spider, I'm not going to. Because we need more equipment more than anything else. I know there's some good equipment on that spider, like heat sinks or whatever, but at the moment, I'm more interested in just making sure we get what we need. So we are in a shopping market. Let's go shopping. We got a little bit of money, so let's take a look around. We do have... Wow! Look at that. Look how beautiful those are. Do I have a scrap mech? I do not. What are they willing to pay me for locusts? Well, I definitely don't need locusts. So let's strip them out, sell them off. And we don't need the spider. Because we're not allowed to use smallstreamers anyway. Which gives me a medium lance and a light lance. Got equipment. Now, I want these. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be so nasty. Anything else good here? Heavy rifles. Buy those. I think that light rifle too. Anything else that's in here that we kind of need to have? Let me these guys go up, it's not pretty. AC-10 ammo. It's definitely not pretty when these guys go up on their own accord. Medium rifles. I got some ammo for medium rifles. Okay. Think we'll go with that for now. Okay, now. Mechs are in repair, no problem. And we're gonna go next system over. So how have you been? Did you have a good Saturday? I was debating on if I was going to do like a different mech challenge, like do like all chemical lasers or all beams or whatever. But I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna continue this particular run and see how it goes. I'm doing kind of good. How about you? I had a pretty good day, all in all. I only got about half done today that I wanted to do today, but that's a normal Saturday for me. I still need to do some art stuff. I ain't doing that one. I ain't going against Davian. Though Free Worlds League hates me, so I guess I could do one against Free Worlds League. I guess that'll work.
Is under a heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility for you.
54 days. Let's try somebody else. We'll put you in there. I guess 9 days. Wait. I'm getting him. I seriously considered buying over on Catalyst Labs. They have different tabletop characters for Mechwarrior. And for some strange reason, they have a whole battalion of urbanmechs. Yeah, it's weird. Absolutely bizarre. I don't know why they would market that, or how people would even be interested in having that many urbans. The only problem I had with it, though, is that it's only got one. It's got all those mechs, but it's only got, like, there's only one model. It's just printed up 12 times. So it's like, why would you want, you know, one urban mech model 12 times? Versus having the different variations. Yeah, having different, you know, positions or angles or views or weapon loadouts. But that's not what they did. They did one loadout, which is the standard AC-10 loadout. Back there on the R60. I think about that in a second. So you got the UMR60, and that's the only done. And they've got, ow. Okay, that was good. there's a turret or something in there that can see me. Oh yeah, it's got tore up. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am so gonna die. Oh my goodness. That was bad.
Now let's get you all home. Head to the evac point.
I don't know how I survived that. Because I have ammo in that shoulder and somehow managed to not hit that ammo. Well, I'm not saying it can't. You know, when you're doing, the tabletop, I've played, you know, full armies against each other. Pure luck, more than likely. I got lucky it didn't hit the ammo. It just burned out the torso. But didn't bake my ammo. Phew. So, if you were playing a city warfare model, I could see where you might need a lance, maybe 2 for urbans. You know, I could see comfortably needing a lance or 2 for urbans. And then having, you know, a second or third lance for everybody else. You know, for like a medium lance or maybe even a medium heavy lance. Mixed. But I just can't understand why you would want to have 12 Urbie figurines. Now, in a case like this, what we're doing in this campaign, I could see having, you know, 10, 12 urbanmechs, if that's your main unit. I could comfortably see that being a thing. Wow. I can't buy the Panther, and there's nothing left that I can salvage. Well, I guess that's a thing. Alright. So, let me see here. Mechs. Look at this! Look at this guy! Who does he think he is? He didn't even bother to get his paint scratched. I mean, come on. He didn't even bother to get his paint scratched. Who does this pallet think he is? Well, this guy does need a new cannon, so I'll just give him a bit of an upgrade since we gotta replace that gun anyway. No kidding. Alright. Definitely has priorities in that mech. Alright, let's look to see if this area has anything worth buying. Half ton of AC-20 ammo. Don't really need that. I mean, there's definitely an advantage to having it, but I don't really need it at the moment. Alright. I don't think... We got that. But those are not ones I want to do, right? Because those are against Steiner or Sarius. So we don't care about that. We're playing with Steiner as our patron. So, you know what? We have this contract. It's a 2. We know we can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Hopefully it's not too high on the food chain. Like it ends up being when it's like a 170 or something. Because if it's anything too high, we're not going to be able to do it with just Urbies. It's just not going to be viable. Which is why we have the other mechs. So we have 1 here, 2 here, so 160. So we can try it with our Urbies. We can try it with our Urbies and see how it goes. I'm thinking we should take something a little heavier. So let's take our AC-20 Urbie out. Put in our Phoenix Hawk. And take this one out and put in Enforcer? Or Jab? Or yeah, let's put the blackjack in. But I'm gonna stay with this one here. Because with the 160, really want to have more
Okay, Commander. The only
more firepower than a couple of Urbies.
Anders Willman. Take him out and we'll be able to get our salvage crews planet side. Willman's forces have mostly fled the area.
So, I mean, it's possible we could do without having to kill them. Yeah, that losing with, you know, actually have all 4 Urbies be a thing.
Target eliminated.
In theory. But that would require tactics.
To pick it up.
And unfortunately, the AI is not very tactical. So, it does work. It does have the potential,
That's close enough.
depending on how the map is designed and what the
Ammunitions can be restocked.
opponents look like. But it's one of those things that I don't think it's doable, considering the last time we did one, we got annihilated. And I'm still recovering from that, so yeah. Because I'm short that hunchback because of it. Okay, so what are we picking up here? Got some SRNs. What did we just get? I missed what we picked up that time. It'll show up on the optional at some point. Let's see here. The only thing that I wish we could do would be able to, you know, upgrade the Urbies with like Firefibrous armor or Endosteel or the other advanced technologies in order to give them a little more survivability on the battlefield. That would be nice. But unfortunately, that's not an option in this game. I forgot how much I love hunchbacks in this game. I forgot about that. Because they really like hunchbacks. Alright.
The inner sphere is a better quality than him. That bounty is ours. Bernard will break open a case of Timbiki Dork when you get back to the ship.
Okay, where are we at?
New target, locust.
We got a locust, and we have this one over here.
Kill confirmed.
We do need to get ourselves moving towards the island. That heavy cannon though. That heavy rifle is definitely worth the money. Versus some of the other, you know, auto cannons or gauss rifles or whatever. I do have to say that it is probably my favorite weapon in this game. And from a technology perspective, it's actually really old because the light, medium, and heavy rifles in world lore-wise predate autocannons. They were the predecessors to them. The light rifle became the 2s and 5s. The medium rifle became the 10. The light rifle became the 2, the medium rifle became the 5, the heavy rifle became the 10, AC-10, and then they did the AC-20 as an overkill model. According to the lore. Or something along those lines. Alright, so now we have the ability to go to bars. And I like it. Okay, so we have 9 points. So we can't buy the mechs. Wouldn't want to anyway, there's a burst fire down here. Burst fire weapons. Definitely taking those. I'll take your ammo. I don't really need the AC-2 ammunition, that's pretty common. We have, I'll take the heatsink. Kinda need those. Oh, we got a locust. Look at that, we got a couple beam lasers, and then a machine gun locust. Really? Well, we know where that one's going. We know where you're going. Oops. Oops. So here we are, making money. That's the important part, as long as we continue to make money. So now we have a new op. This one's for 4. That's gonna get too high. That's gonna get way out of our range. I think. No, this is our for fixer mission. We need him. That's for the fixers. So now that we have fixers, what we can do is you can find the ones that got little green blurbles. Here we go. Green blurble. And by sifting into here, we can then get ourselves missions that will make us more money. So one could ask, what would you do? Why would you do this? Why would we want more of these? Treasure hunter, please. Mech hunter. kill some harassers. I think we can find our urban mech. Yeah. Raid contract. Defense contracts. Let's go to this defense contract. Actually, let's go here. So I will actually have to find ourselves an urban mech and pick it up for that mech collector. Because, you know, it's kind of a need. Because I'm not turning in one of mine. I'm not turning in my mech. So, collect a commando, collect some flamers, treasure hunter. I'll definitely take the treasure hunter. And I'll do that just because I can. Don't care about the flamers. So now we go to our timeline, don't care. Ship, starship. Starship. I want to go to here. So yeah. We're gonna move through here and make ourselves some progress. And have some fun. So next weekend is the first, yes, so next weekend we will be playing Rogue Trader, a Warhammer 40k game. The beta of that comes out on the 1st, so we'll be playing that on Friday and Saturday next weekend, and then we'll see how that goes. We'll see how fun that game is. I pre-ordered it a bit back, so hopefully it's gonna be fun. It looks really good. Even though it's a 40k game, it still looks really good. It's got some good graphics. It's got what looks like to be a really good story. It's not dealing with the Astarte, which a lot of the games, whether the tactical games or like turn-based tactical, which what this one is. It's turn-based RPG. So like think Baldur's Gate, except modern. Or the Total War, war games, Populous, whatever, type thing. So it's like they're like, they follow the Astarte, or they follow the Empires of War model. And I had high hopes for Darktide, because Vermintide was fun. But unfortunately, Darktide turned to be I don't know. I couldn't get behind it.
We're reading heavy weather warnings.
It wasn't fun for me.
Limited visibility and sentinel
So
systems on this mission.
it is a shame. But it is what it is. Alright. Back into our defense contract. And at some point, like I said, we'll get back to Mega Man in between.
Our contract is to garrison the facility at Nav Alpha against any hostiles that move against us. It's
Behind us.
So let's move quickly to establish a defensive perimeter.
Alright, we'll go this way only because I think it's gonna be easier for these Urbies. I also ordered some Battletech figures to paint, and while I'm not going to unbox them live,
If you get the chance,
Look at that! Look at that space! It's way out there in the back! I am in the slowest mech in the campaign! This is horrible! That's what we got. Anyway, so what was I saying? I was talking about... Oh! So I got a couple, figures that I ordered. And now, I'm not gonna do that live. I will record the unboxing of that. I just have to figure out how to get my setup, because I have a kind of a cramped space. If you can see my space, you'd understand. It's very cramped. So I have to get that kind of cramped space set up in such a way that, I can record the unboxing. Because I think that would be, you know, that's fun. I like watching those videos. I find them entertaining. And those boxes have like 36 possible mechs in them. So yeah. It's every mech they've come up with up to date. So there's 36 possible mechs. And what am I looking for when that happens? I don't know. I'm just hoping I get enough mechs in a single bad move in like the Inner Sphere or Clan, so that I can do at least a lance. You know what I mean? So I can do like a couple of lances. I didn't get that many, so there may be... I'm not gonna have enough. I should have enough to do 1 star and at least 1 or 2 lances. Because I ordered... what should be enough to be able to do, you know, basically a company. With a few extras running around. Now, if we're lucky, we'll actually get some nice mechs. If we're unlucky, well, I'll get some boring stuff. Yeah, my luck, I'll get like a bunch of like Urbies or Phoenix Hawks or Ravens, or I'll pick up like 4 Summoners or Thors or something from the clans, you know, things that people see every day. The ones that everybody's always talking about. Versus the ones that are a little more obscure. Like, there's a bunch of Comstar mechs in that, like the Mercury, that most people don't, unless you buy the Comstar mech packs, you don't see those. Because those mechs came out in lore somewhere around 2600 to 2850. You know, during the rise of the Star League and the standard Star League formation era. But the reality is, with there being so many possible combinations, I don't know how he got stuck up there. Am I back in my back now? I am. I had to get unstuck. Can't have stuck mechs. We only have 4 and they're tiny. So, whenever they get stuck, I have to unstick them. So yeah, that's, you know, gonna be a fun thing to do. You unbox those and then paint them up with some regiment colors. I mean, I could paint them up like these. police cars or something. That would be fun. So that would be a bit of a gas. Unlike these guys here, which are more traditional color schemes. This always gets me that I can do this 360 thing. The one thing I would like to see though is a heavy trash can. An UrbanMech 2. Oh my god, do an UrbanMech 2 and make it all clan. Get clan Fear Fibers armor, give it endo steel, give it their micro XL engines. Yeah, so it actually has a little bit of mobility. And keep the armaments the same, you know, keep it like the K9. So that you've got the versatility of the large gun and or the energy weapon. So that the police forces actually have a choice of, you know, how they want to handle it. And then raise its tonnage to say, we're 30 tons. So I'd say 45 or 50? Let's see. If you did 50 ton, it would be comparable to a hunchback in firepower. And if you figure give it a standard, with the AC-20 in the arm on one end, and I bet, even heat-wise, you could do an AC-20 in one arm and a PPC in the other. That just sounds nasty. And again, and also give it the 360 degree, you know, turning capability. The torso twist. Jeez. So we're talking a very nasty trash can. I might have to work up those mech specs and see how they look. Because I've got the, one of the mech designer kits for the latest version of the game. Now, it doesn't have everything in it, unfortunately. There's a lot of things it doesn't have. But, it does have a lot of things in there that are very useful. So, very possible that, you know what, I'm gonna switch those. I like having my, ballistic weapons on the other button.
Our mutual employer has dispatched me here to oversee your work and initiate payment upon successful completion of your duties. I'll be tracking the situation closely. Best of luck. Now fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for
Alright, what do we got?
missiles.
You're coming in over there. Evacuate from over there. We have a manufacturing center. Everybody out of the city, please. Oh my gosh, everybody out, 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 out. Yeah, I'll go kill that.
Target acquired.
And I'll kill this Harrier. We need to kill 8 this time around, so I'm expecting a little more mechage.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
I missed. It's a tank. I think the 3 of you can handle it.
Jump jet fuel low.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
What do we got? We got a mech?
Spider.
We look a spitter. Hello, spitter. Hello, spitter. What you got? I did take some leg damage, though. That's kind of stinky. It's kind of hard to tell where he is with all this debris and this trash planet.
Fuel low.
I mean, it's a spider, though. I shouldn't have any issues
Jump jet fuel empty.
finding us.
Those enemies are getting too close for comfort. Push them back.
Well, you know, it just landed in town.
Critical.
I know.
System offline.
That one's... It's still alive? I'm surprised.
Jump jet fuel low.
Nice shot. That was a nice shot.
Brace for contact, Commander.
The locust over there. So that's another spider
Target acquired.
and a locust.
Jump jet fuel low.
Except the locust got stuck. Works for me. Ouch! Boom! That one's down.
Target acquired.
This is the spider.
Tangos en route to your
And we are
Commander.
halfway down, and I believe everybody's on the field now. Uh-huh. Got in the leg. Yeah, I know.
New target fire starter.
Okay. I missed. Definitely missed that one. It's fine that spider's still hanging out.
Lost a component.
Critical.
It's definitely an issue.
Critical. System offline.
I keep overheating. Spider's down, I think. Yeah, it is.
Critical. System offline.
Oops. I'm gonna end up overheating myself to death if I'm not careful. There it is. Well, that shouldn't be much of a problem anymore.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target
Now it's in a vehicle over here. They got the neck behind me. Surprised it's still hanging out.
jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Heat critical.
Jeez.
Target destroyed. Target
That was nasty. That stupid mech just didn't want to die.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Everybody go kill the little tank. So that's from 20 carrier, which is pretty nasty. I mean, 20 SRMs is a huge number. But it's better than MRMs. I never liked MRMs. Personally, I thought MRMs were too powerful. Yeah, it's too many missiles, they do too much damage. Me?
ammo low. Target
Well done, Commander.
Never mind.
The area is secure.
It's done. And they all got stuck over there. That's annoying, because they all have jump jets. And as long as we stick to these. Yay. I don't need spatters. Take that. So we actually, I said, we're doing really well. So we got some SRMs, some ammo, some rep. Works for me. So we picked up a new upgrade. These upgrades are really nice because they provide a bunch of different perks. And you can max everything out. It's really crazy. So like this one here gives us range and velocity and missiles. It's not a lot, you know, it's 6-7%. But when you realize that I think there's another one that does range and velocity. So that's damage, cooling, reload, damage, venting, spread, as projectiles. Let's see, missiles, heat. Might be the only one that gives range. Because most of them deal with the damage and heat distribution, which are incredibly important, don't get me wrong. Here it is. So there's another one that does range and velocity. You're down to another 15%. And they don't do a 3, so it's just the 2. Which is really nice. So total, you're looking at, what is it, 22.5? So almost a quarter farther and faster. Which is bonkers, if you ask me. Alright, so let's check for the equipment we can buy. Anything that we actually want. Need some extra light rifles, take that. Short burst, small laser, short burst. Those are okay. Not really what we're looking for though. Let's see here. We have nothing to do here. Now, we do have another thing to do. Let's check out these defense contracts up here. Those might actually be one that we want. I don't want a contract that's against Steiner. It's just, we're trying to keep ourselves in their good graces. So, contracts. So that's going against the World League. So we have 2. Both shield contracts. Both 45 tons. We have a scrap storm. And we have a... Let's go with this one here. There we go. That's gonna be a plan. I'm so surprised at how well we're doing with these mechs. I think it's surprising. I mean, I really am surprised. They're 30-ton mechs, and it's an amazing thing when you take light mechs and have them be really effective.
Enemy forces are targeting local civilian centers. Local defenders have held the line up to this point, but they will not survive much longer. We need to link up with local forces and defend the civilians at all cost. Hostile forces just crossed the perimeter.
Helicopter.
They're heading your way.
There's a vehicle over there.
Commander, welcome to our homestead. Get settled in and prepare for a fight. Tango spotted.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Really? That VTOL is just out of range. Ooh! Ouch! Clipped him out of the sky, half blind. That's a bit of a nasty day. Why is he in town?
Any acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Ooh, there's pickups out here. I like that. And it's outside the safety zone, so Okay, this person has weapons or ammunition or whatever
That's close enough.
in their garage.
Operation.
In their base of their house.
Cargo acquired.
What they acquire. They have AC-5s.
Recon has spotted additional bogies, heading on
Alright.
a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Target fire started.
There's a fire starter over here. And there's a vehicle over there. So it'll be good to go. So I don't know. I'm actually starting to feel tempted,
Basic alarms triggering at the outer perimeter of our community.
you know, now that these pilots are starting to have a little bit of experience under their belts. I'm almost tempted to take them into a 160-10 mission and see if they survive.
Spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Mech. What is it? Jenner? We got two vehicles over here behind me.
Commander's target, group off.
Oh, why are you shooting the buildings, man? Sit there and shoot the stupid buildings. Oh, it's almost dead. Okay, that one's out. It's a little bit out of range.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get
More hostiles, there's two left. There's a mech over there.
Target received.
Yep, after the javelin.
Target acquired.
And there's a vehicle over here. I think we're gonna get out of this one with like scratches on our paint job. Seriously, I think it's gonna be like scratches on the paint job routine. Cause there's no medium mechs. Medium mechs are the ones that causes damage.
nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
There it is. And they should be able to keep the city without.
It wasn't built to withstand military-grade weapon fire. We need to pull them away from the buildings.
Get in there. Thank you.
Target
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
There.
destroyed.
Now, I think we're doing more damage to that city than that javelin is.
Hostile mech down.
Honestly, I think our guys have shot
Commander.
more shots into the building.
People owe their lives to you.
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, yeah, we got rid of the annoying mechs, but I think we caused most of the damage, so there is that. It's definitely a problem. Well, we're starting to get somewhere material-wise. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the javelin. I'm gonna take that supercharger because well, we don't have any mechs that use them. But actually, you know what? I'd rather use them. medium lasers. I don't care about superchargers. For mechs that use them, great, but most mechs don't, so. And you can go over there. Now, I think we are. Sorry. Yes. Take this back to this one. Because I want to see if we've got any new missions that are worth picking up. As a mech collector is one of those that I tend to not actually take mech collector missions. Unless I own them already. So, and like kill missions I don't mind, but operations, achievements, actually abandon that one. No, actually I need to go after some Urbies anyway. I also have to go after some commandos, because they want us to kill Urbans and commandos, so maybe we can find one along the way. Unfortunately, doing non-offensive missions, we're not going to get very many Urbans. And we might, but I'm not seeing any assassination missions, which kind of stinks, because I like those. Those are good. The create an attack. Well, let's go this way with Karita. Say the creator one.
The conditions in the area will restrict visibility.
See if this type of mission will give us what we want. Now, if we go down to the other area, that happens to be it's like a 2-3. We can probably get some more missions down there. That'll be helpful. So yeah, it's gonna be entertaining.
Attention. Prepare for BattleMech departure.
I do have to say,
Hangar doors open.
after playing with the Urban Mech for the last
Online. Sensors online. Weapons
day or so,
all systems nominal.
We are walking right into the thick of it, Commander.
I do have to say that I'm starting to like it more and more.
As long as possible, and then get the hell out of there. We will be on standby, waiting for your extraction. Good hunting.
Yeah, I mean, Urban Mech is one of those mechs that, well, like mechs in general, they tend to be key focused on, you know, high speed, high maneuverability. But unfortunately, there's other aspects to, you know, mech warfare that make sense. Like in the case of the Urban Mech, where you're taking on the consideration of, you know, urban combat, going through buildings, doing like police action type work,
Jump jet fuel low.
and you don't want to have a lot of damage to your buildings. And that's kind of like the idea. Unfortunately, though, you know, as unfortunate as it is, as we've seen in several missions so far, we tend to do a lot more collateral damage. So, yeah. Definitely an issue.
Enemy forces moving in, Commander. Get ready for them.
Alright, so... This is just to kill everybody. Don't need to worry about protecting the facility. I like these missions. Whether they have add-on kill bonuses or not. The add-on kill bonuses can get kind of weird. Because they're cheap. It's like... Yeah, it's like 10, 20k maybe for a kill afterward. And you're not getting any more benefit. You're not really getting that much for money for it. And literally every wave you stay gives you a higher and higher chance of
Be sure to take it apart.
just being killed. So it's not always a good idea to hang around for, a super long time. Yeah.
Target acquired.
They're coming. They'll get here. Don't see no bad day. So those two vehicles, which they're coming slowly. They're coming slowly.
Target is down.
That one's down. One more. That brings us to 3.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding
Oh,
area.
good. Oh, that's gonna be problematic. Oh, hell. 3 light mechs at once. We're gonna take damage. There's a tank over here. I want to get him out of the way.
Target acquired.
I mean, it's not a big deal. But I really don't want this tank
Target destroyed.
being an issue. I don't like you.
Tango eliminated.
Oh! Did I just run into somebody? I do. I think I just ran into somebody.
Heavy hit. Lost a component.
Looks like
Alright.
I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your position.
Yeah, it's not gonna last very long.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That one's down.
Target acquired.
So we have 1 medium mech, so Phoenix Hawk. And a vehicle. And they're both over here. So that's not gonna be too bad. Alright, so we're actually making good progress.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
I'm surprised how easy it is to farm gold, farm money. When you're playing, only in the light zones. I'm actually surprised. oddly enough, I think it's easier to make money. I'm getting really good at headshots with this thing.
Mission complete, Commander. Every kill from here out is bonus pay.
Oh look, it's a bonus die.
But don't get too overconfident. Enemy forces still have a sizable hold of this area.
So this is what I was talking about.
The Mortnau point when you're ready.
This particular kind of mission, they'll pay you extra for each thing that you take out along the way. So, well, we have one mech that's half dead. No one's, I think, had significant damage. He's lost his small laser arm. So we got a Javi coming in. And we'll take out these two mechs and see how much money they're worth. So he was worth 23,000. To just kill that particular mech.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
So that gives us 50?
Target acquired.
Kinda wish we had missiles. Man, maybe we have some missiles to go with this. That would be nasty if we had a missile boat too. Even a light one like, you know, a locust or something with like 2 5-packs.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
System 60.
Just cross the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
You know, I'm thinking this one's gonna be a little broken. That's from 60s. I think the SRM carrier's stuck.
Target destroyed.
There we go. And I didn't even hit my own dude. So this is like 100,000 extra. Okay. They give you breaks. So they give you like a couple of like quick waves, like 2 or 3 quick waves of mechs. And then they give you like a break of around like minute and a half. Or 2 minutes even. And that's your window to evac before the next round of heavy round comes in. It's not like they're going to get harder. It's all what you've already seen.
So lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
Like, yeah, we're getting new things coming in. But here we go. We have a Jenner coming in from the rear,
Acquired.
and a Cicada coming in from the front.
We've got an incoming enemy mech.
Now, I don't know that's kind of fair. But it is I'm taking some damage.
Critical.
Component lost.
I know. We're gonna kill these two off and then get out of here.
Critical.
Really kicked over the beehive here, Commander.
Alright, so that one's down.
Hostiles inbound.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the exit. And this Jenner.
One torso gone.
I know. Override.
Shut down.
Override, override, override. Beetles.
Target acquired.
Kill confirmed.
Target destroyed.
And I'm going for the exit. I have no ammo, so. We're getting out of here.
System offline.
I've lost a component.
I got stuck on a rock. Get in the zone.
Enemy mech heavily damaged.
I didn't make it. These rocks. Okay, so this zone is slightly glitched.
Done, Commander. Stand by for pickup.
That was because all three of my mechs got stuck on a pebble. Cost me a small fortune because of that. Definitely get all the jump jets because we're gonna need those. Because that was a horrible, horrible thing. And it was bad because I got headshot. What happened to me? About that. Lost a las. About that. That's what happened in my mech. Okay, so we're gonna be in repairs for a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. There's an assassination up here. Let's go do that one. Give us some time to heal. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do this without a problem. See? So what's our timeline look like? If I'm gonna do it with Urbies, it's gonna be a bit. So let's look at the contract.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
So it's really not gonna matter how long it takes us, because we have to wait for everybody to come up anyway. Because because we're doing it with all Urbies. Urbie-tastic.
Recon has marked our target to somewhere within this vicinity. We have marked their most likely whereabouts on your map. That bounty is as good as ours.
Alright, over here. Today we're bounty hunters in an Urbie. We have 3 options. I'm guessing this one. Why? I don't know. First one I saw, actually. So, first one I saw, so that's where we're going. So maybe we'll get another spare Urbie along the way and be able to sell that off under the mech collector. I doubt it though. You. I knew you were a mech. Centurion. From the look of it.
New target, Centurion.
Damn.
Got an incoming enemy mech.
What? Oh, that one.
Positive visual on the target, Commander. I've marked it on your tac screen.
Incoming.
Not only did I call the location, called the mech too. And that funky silhouette it has.
We've got our main guy. Good job.
Nice.
That bounty is ours. Bad will break open a case of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship safely.
They really like that alcohol.
Destroyed.
Heat critical. Target acquired.
Listen, they really like that alcohol.
New target, Commander.
Commando.
Detecting targeted BattleMech in the area.
We actually need you. Nice. I doubt I'll be able to actually collect the mech though.
Contracted for.
I really do. I doubt I'll be able to actually collect it. Because you don't really have that many points, and it was a clean center torso kill, so...
Destroyed.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nice shot.
Target destroyed.
That was such a beautiful shot downrange. So one thing I like about this game is you can't actually shoot out of range.
Target destroyed.
Well, for ballistics anyway. Which is true in real life. You can shoot out of range. It's not accurate. So maybe an accuracy of, say, 500 meters or 1,000 meters. But inaccurately, it'll still fire. You can still hit something, though it hits the dirt. So I guess someone's like, looking for something that's like a nice long range here. So there, that's, 1,200 meters. And you see it hit the wall. So, in theory, if you had something sitting there and you could physically see it, there is the chance that you could actually take it out from way beyond its actual range. Now granted, it's gotta be sitting still to even stand a chance. If you steal my heart, I can actually buy the commando. I will buy the heat sinks too. Yeah, BattleMechs. commando. Put you down there. And then we power these guys. Look at that, this guy's slacking again. Not even scratched. He's a slacker. Ah, dude's a slacking. Collect commando. So we're gonna turn the commando in, and we're gonna get machine guns. Really? We're getting 1.1 million for the commando, though. They're paying us well for that commando. And mech collector is probably one of the hardest ones to do, to be honest. Until you get to like really any game, like what my other campaign is, where you can afford to just collect mechs on every mission, and you collect 2 and 3 sometimes on a mission. A little different, but yeah, it's definitely a problem. All right, what else do we have here? They want us to go do the means of production. Steal my other things, mech armor. Go destroy it. Make sure there's nothing left to rebuild. So this is a destroy location. It's going against the independents, so we don't care. It's Korea, so who cares? And we'll take what we can get. And of course we have to wait for our mechs to power, but we can live with that. It's only gonna take 7 days. Go. Go. Small mech army, go. And this is actually, I was doing the, when I farmed up the 100,000 to do the other game. I think I was in the 5 to 7 range? 4 to 6 range? I was in a higher tier. I was doing mostly medium lance stuff. And I was making really good money, but most of the money I was making was off of those missions, those side missions, not from the actual missions here. It was the stuff I was collecting in these missions that I was selling off in order to get those, in order to complete those missions. So it's kind of, yeah, don't turn on thermal. You're not going to have too much use for that in a nice environment. Oh look, there's a tank. I see him. Can't hit him. We'll really hit him in a second though. Once his nose crests that hill. And it will in a minute. I weigh 32 now. 32 kph. So we're going, what? School zone compliant? And literally we're running like 15 miles an hour. Or something close to that. Positive note, it's snow. So we don't have to worry about overheating usually. Oh, stupid wall. It's another scorpion out that way. That one's definitely out of range.
Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
Sure. You know, you might be useful if I could stick your head out. Well, I am getting my butt pummeled over here. too many vehicles able to see me.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
Which is fine. We gotta get these vehicles out of the way too.
Target acquired.
Nice.
Target destroyed.
The area is down to half capacity. Keep going.
Acquired.
It's above my head, I can't see it.
Target destroyed.
Now. Now that's out of the way. I think we can do some serious damage to the facilities here. And clear out the buildings. I know.
Almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
Target is down.
That's it, Commander. You've completely destroyed this area. Great.
Yeah.
Best get to the evac point now, before more reinforcements...
Where is it?
Fire.
Where's the evac point?
Splash target.
Oh, there it is.
Acquired.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Nice. Hello, spider. Yeah, I am surprised how durable. I mean, urbanmechs really are not that durable of a vehicle. They don't have a lot of armor or anything. But amazingly enough,
Target destroyed.
they somehow manage.
Found a targeted asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
What asset? Oh, I see it.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Excellent find, Commander. Beginning
What do we
recovery
got?
now.
SM4s. Oh my goodness.
Mech eliminated.
Sweet. Because you have to get over to that area over there where it's sheltered. It's kind of garbage. It's kind of a garbage place to be. We'll get there though. We've taken out most of their vehicles. That spider took some damage. I think my heavy rifle is going to be available before he gets back into range.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Okay.
Mech tango eliminated.
Lots of spiders in this mission. Lots of spiders. So we have 2 mechs in the yellow now.
Target acquired.
He's lost an arm. He's in good shape. He's okay. We did lose 1 cannon though. No? Maybe?
Our assigned mech target is on the field. Let's take it down.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Target destroyed.
There it goes. So we need to kill 3 of those. I can live with that. Ouch. How much damage did that commando do? So he's okay. He's lost his main gun.
New target fire started.
We're working on it. There it goes.
Mission success, Commander.
Alright. That was a mess. Oh my goodness, that was a mess. But we're making progress. I think. I can't get the spider. We got 22 JJs, so we're good there. Got some medium lasers. Got the superchargers. I don't have one of those. I'm gonna grab the heat sinks because I need those more than anything else. We're not doing an LRM boat, but I'll take it just because it's the most expensive item I can afford. So how badly do we get? So I'm fine. He was just a little toasty. Alright, so he actually lost his BF. Are we out of burst fires now? I'm running low on AC-20s. I'm gonna need to get some more. Ballistics. It's not good. I might have to remap that mech. Because we're getting kind of low on his requirements. So let me go over here to where I can go shopping a little bit. Because without burst fire 20s, without AC-20 burst fires, our DPS in the field is gonna go down a lot. So, and we really need as much as we can handle here. So, there is not a burst for AC-20 here. Oh, here it is, there's one. Let me buy that. It's not ideal, it is only one unit. But one is better than none. Okay, we're getting the ammo. Heat sinks. It's strange, because I'm so used to having so many heat sinks that, I think I have like 800 heat sinks on my other character. It's kind of silly how many you pick up when you start being able to buy mechs all the time and salvage. It's kind of throws you for a loop. Alright, let's go here. Now, financially, we're sitting okay financially. We got some good money. It's not fantastic. I only got 4 million. And we could pick up something in the cantina. Collect a crab? Not likely. Environmental suits or missile carriers. Yeah, let's grab the environmental suits. And if we can, the missile carrier. operations, objectives, collect the urban, abandon. Yes. Don't really care about mech collecting. Mech collecting is great when you've got the mechs already. Otherwise, I don't even bother with mech collector. Because it's pretty much a waste of time. But it's okay. Equipment. So we need AC-20 burst fire. And I have a couple of AC-20s as a last resort that I've picked up. But let's put those. Somebody asked me to pick up those, so I'll pick up a couple. And that'll help. AC-20 ammo, we're okay on. And JJ's. Thank you. Alright, so now we're like to 30 heat sinks. I think I'm pretty much willing to go up from here. Let's go there. Let's see what these missions are. I think this is gonna be the wrong difficulty right now. Alright, so 160s are gonna be risky with a bunch of Urbies. But having that burst fire is definitely a sink on my resources. However, I'm happy to say I like having it. Oh, good. It's a 175. 175. Which is I'm going to need to use my medium mechs. Wonderful. It's fine. We'll see how this works out. Maybe we'll actually make some money.
News, Commander. Extreme weather conditions means
So,
we're dealing with limited visibility.
I'm going to take
on this mission.
let's go with the... Oh, that's right. I have to stay in the hero mech. So let's put him in the blackjack. Him in that. And can we take the enforcer too? We can. So let's go with this then. This is gonna be nuts. The other set that I thought about doing was like ravens. Do like 4 ravens. Now there are only, I think, 3 raven models in this game.
Behind enemy lines.
There might be 4.
Follow orders. Be quick and quiet.
I don't think there's a hero variant. Oh my goodness. It's one of these. Alright, so this is one of those.
Holding fire.
Do that.
Intel puts one of our targeted acquisitions somewhere in this location.
I've done these before, and these
The area designated.
usually turn south real quick.
Stay away from enemy units to remain undetected. Light mechs are much harder to detect. Command your lance to hold fire as any attack will immediately raise an alarm.
And there's a...
Would like us to deal with a number of other tasks in the area, but our contract only stipulates the completion of our primary objective.
This particular mission type,
Discretion, Commander.
I wish I'd brought ravens. Or something. You know, a lot of light, fast mechs. Because it is a pest So proceed to the nav point.
Target acquired.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
And I believe we're supposed to scan for mechs. So let's get over here, we'll find out what the actual objective is here. I had one of these missions, it went south real quick. I did eventually defeat the dumb thing.
Our client's intel has identified an enemy mech undergoing field refits. We have a window to take it out before the enemy can respond. On your map, I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would like liberated. Our client would like us to scout the outpost BattleMech forces while we're in the field. Attempt to sensor log each mech you come across without alerting them to your position.
Primary, acquire assets. Secondary, evac without causing an alarm. Find enemy mechs. 7. Destroy unmanned mechs. Now, how are you gonna get that particular cargo unit without?
Enemy mech incoming.
There's a panther over here. We know that.
Target acquired.
There's the powered down mech. It's there. Let's worry about that first. Because they want us to get the assets, which is fine. But they want us to destroy the unpowered mech. And the only way to do that is to do it without risking the alarm. Which means starting by going after that mech first. These scout missions are really difficult because there's a lot going on. It's really easy to screw up. I mean, really easy to screw up. Once they're alerted to your position, you have only a certain amount of time, and it kind of varies a little bit, before they will actually acknowledge your presence and put you down. And if you're not careful, they will acknowledge your presence and put you down rather quickly. And I mean quick. It's not going to be a light thing. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's a very, very quick put down. So, one of the items we need is up there in the upper left-hand corner. And there is a... So we have to get that, and we have to get the ground atom, so that's good. And unfortunately, I'm in an Urbies, so we're going to take a while. Now, in the case of that, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because having a very slow, methodical crawl through here could also mean that we actually finish relatively easily. Because we're having to move slower. Because of the urban mech. also means we could be ambushed very quickly and die a horrible, senseless death. So there is that too. It's hard to say which it's going to be. So we'll see how long this mission takes. If for whatever reason we cannot clear this mission, then, you know, we know our limits. There's no way in any sanity I would bring 4 Urbies into this mission. Now, if we were running, like, Ravens,
Let's take that tank apart.
or something similar,
Mech spotted.
that would be completely different.
Target acquired.
Commander, there are 1 or more powered down BattleMech nearby. Keep an eye out for them. That takes care of them. The target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly.
It's one of those things that you have to kind of watch to see who's alerted.
Not gonna work, Commander.
Target acquired.
Unfortunately, we've got lots of problems.
Critical. System offline. Target acquired.
That sucks to be me.
Fire on target.
Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired.
Kill confirmed.
Jump jet fuel low. System
Oh my goodness! I just shut myself down again.
Target neutralized. Our clients will be happy to hear of that unit being taken off the board.
Alright, that's it.
Bingo! Smoked!
Okay, so we did raise local alarm. Or not, or mech. We got rid of the powered down mech. No, we haven't raised the general alarm yet. So that's good.
new target javelin.
Shit.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired.
Alright,
Asset should be close, Commander.
he's down.
It looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use.
Bloody bugger.
Dead.
It's bad.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
I can't hit it.
Location order received. Let's move.
I want everybody to four. Four on me.
Formation, sir.
I need somebody who's a little faster to keep us from getting spiked. Ah, shit. Never mind. We're spiked again.
Blackjack. Target acquired.
Focus target updated.
You're down. Nope, we're not gonna make it.
Weapon destroyed.
I know. Yeah, it sucks.
They've reported your position, Commander. They're converging on you now. Get out of there.
Great snipe shot.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Component lost.
I know.
Target eliminated.
Hostile mech down.
Kills me when it's like
Personnel, report to battle stations. Unknown BattleMechs have breached the outer perimeter and are on approach. This is not a drill.
this much of a mess. So, strangely enough, the urbanmech is still, how should we say, well suited.
There. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Target is down.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Just have to plow through these guys. So we have to get this one. And there was the mech over there.
A mercenary outfit can always use more weapons.
Yeah, we got one salvage piece. There's 2 more pickups over here. The one we have to pick up for the quest, which I think is inside
Jump jet fuel
the
low.
building. Yeah, that's right.
Enemy destroyed. Under heavy fire, breaking up.
Nice to have some extra ballistics.
Y'all should be able to handle that.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Brilliant. Payload acquired. We've completed our scans on the target's local BattleMech forces. The client will be pleased.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
Alright.
Target destroyed.
Urbanmech. Just have to get through some of these vehicles.
Target
support. So we've got all the mechs marked. We've got the majority of the vehicles taken out now. So we just need to pick up the rest of the cargo. What do we got here? 11,000 C-bills and some short burst lasers. Not too bad. I don't know. I find these scouting missions to be more of a...
On up to the treasure to pick it up.
more of a nuisance than anything else.
Package secured. I bet you can't wait to try those.
I mean, you've got to do a certain number for the achievements. So, take that the way you will.
Enemy destroyed.
Our employers want this area cleared of all tanks.
Flash target.
Okay? That sucks. Yep. My mechs are going to cost me a fortune after this mission.
Data transfer complete.
Told you.
Those weapons will make a fine addition to the armory.
Told you this is gonna be a garbage mission. However, strangely enough, most of our mechs are still functional well. And even the urban mech's only half dead.
Component destroyed.
That poor Blackjack. We're done. Finished. Didn't finish the alarm. That's one of those missions. Doing it without raising the alarm is nearly impossible unless you're using other players. Doing that with players would probably be very easy. Doing that with NPCs is extremely tough. I've done it without raising the alarm before. But it is otherworldly difficult. This one's worth more for some reason. Oh, because the engine's not cored out. That's why. Take the large laser. Take the 2 large lasers. Alright, so BattleMechs. Everybody's got their stuff, so. How bad is bad? Wow, really? That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So okay. What about this guy? Again, not bad. He was dirt cheap. What about him? And just give him an AC2. He's actually practical. I'm not gonna keep him at the moment. I was thinking him over here because I'm not caring about the other Blackjack. I just bought because I can only buy one mech, and I saw no reason in buying the other. I'm gonna rebuild a mech. It's gonna be this guy. Because, you know, he's going to house 1.3 mil. Yeah, I can afford it. Let's repair him. Let's finally repair him. Alright, so. We have this one finished, which gives us machine guns and half a mil. This gives us quick feed. And then we have this one completed, which is again more machine guns. We need those. But it's okay. Okay, so rival mercs groups. This is something that came in with the last update. Created our reputation level is where rival mercenary companies will now take notice of our operations within their assigned territories. Yep. Rival merc patrols, their territories are they're active in these territories and allegiances will shift as mercenaries take up new contracts of employment. The capabilities of each rival merc and mercenary company is displayed on the map when selecting systems in that territory. When deployed, rival mercenaries will use mechs and pilots based on patrolling units and attributes, regardless of mission difficulty. Whatever that means. The one thing I have to say is that I've never really understood the rival merc system. There are advantages to it, like you will get missions where you can have extra people. Yeah, you'll have like extra partial lance or even a full lance. But you can also have scenarios where you'll have absolutely nada. You'll have nobody hijacking you, or you end up in like a three-way fight or something like that. Or they reinforce the other team or something. And I've seen all three. I don't really know which one's more common. But I have seen them all. Alright. So, pretty much the missions that we got was enough to salvage that. Class 1 jump jets. Really? Class 1 jump jets. Class 5 jump jets. This one will do. I don't have any class 3s either. Same thing with the item collector. I never do these unless I actually have the parts. There's no point to it. Now, if you happen to have the parts, great. Go ahead, turn them in. Just like my collectors. Same thing. But if you don't have it, I see no point really. Let's go down here. And we'll see what we got here. Doing all Urbies for our primary units is definitely a trick. Like that fight there we were in with Urbies, I don't think that mattered. I mean, that's one of those missions that if I had taken a Raven 1X with full guardian ECM, I probably could have done the whole mission without being spotted. It's one of those things that you can do that. Medium laser tier 0s. Small laser tier 0s. Firestar, I don't have the Firestar. I can look to see if I happen to have the small laser or the medium lasers. Beams. Medium laser 0s. I got 6. Small lasers, I got 6. So... medium lasers, I have those. Small lasers, I do not. Works for me. And you're treating out the better medium lasers for chems. Chem lasers. It's like, why? It doesn't make any sense. They're not good. Now, don't get me wrong. I think doing like an all-chemical weapon configuration might be fun. But, what do we have here? Demolition contract, scorched earth contract, battlefield contract, possible item find. Let's do this one here. I think we got the money, so it's not a big deal. Because we only have 2 active lances, we're really low cost. And in theory, 10 flamer zeros. I don't think I have those either. No, I only got 2 of those. You know, might be able to fill one of these. I'm popping back and forth a little bit. Even in the war zone. Equipment, flamer, small lasers. Yeah, that'll work. And then go back over here. Because I wanted the small lasers. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of experience and some reps, so take that. And then the flamers, we have flamers. How many of those do I have now? I got 4. Oh, they fixed this in the last update. This is good. This was a huge problem. Because you never knew what you needed except when you were over on this screen. Now you can see it here. That must have come in the last update. I like that. So I have 4, which is 1 space left. So I can go those Mechwarriors. And then see if I can find that flamer. I need 10 flamers. Thing is, those things don't change very often. They only change like every 6 months. Or when they're used. So they'll stick around for a while. Wow, really? I think it's because there's no conflicts there at the moment. So it's a little finance thing. It's okay. I am thoroughly shocked. I want my flavors. I don't think I've ever worked this hard to find flavors before. It's kind of a weird thing. You know, trying to find weapons. Because usually the ones that get you is when they want to have when they want you to bring in like the tier 3 weapons or tier 4 weapons when you're real late in the game. You know, you're setting it up at the 11, 12 rank, and most of your missions are like upper end heavies or assault lances. You know, people, this is getting kind of ridiculous. My money's starting to dwindle a little. See what I mean? What's up with this? This is so weird. Okay, so there is a hero mech here. And inquiring minds have to know. No, we're not going to be able to afford it. I'll say that, no, we will not be able to afford it, whatever it is. If we can, I'll be impressed. Oh, no. No. Definitely not. He is cool looking, but it's a trebuchet. 12 million. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near. I swear. We'll go down this industrial line and see if we can't find some stuff. I don't mind shopping in these other areas, but for the most part, we're gonna keep fighting in those low end areas and see if we can't find ourselves what we're looking for. Now, if there's a burst fire AC-20, I will take it. They have 3. Wow. I think I'm not gonna buy those. Because that would be a really, really hefty price. To buy 3 burst fire IC-20s. So, definitely out of my wheelhouse. And it's all over the place. So, do that. Do that. Do that. I think we're almost done. I want to have at least 10 of each of them because we do use them. And like small lasers, medium lasers, and we don't use flamers, so I don't need many of those. I see that for the quest that I need power. But the small and medium lasers, we do get quests for those. And we do get options on short burst lasers. These are actually really nice. I like short bursts. Believe it or not. Short bursts are a lot of fun. They don't generate as much heat. They do a little less damage, but they have a faster recharge time. They don't generate as much heat and they don't do as much damage. But the DPS is roughly the same. Might actually be a little higher than your standard lasers. So I'm okay with my buff. Oh, what do they got? What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? Small laser tier 10s. Ten small laser tier 10s. Yeah. I'll take that. It's not worth a lot. Okay, it's the mech collector. The treasure, not the treasure, the equipment collector. Right here. This first line. So we've picked up burn time for jump jets. We've picked up turn speed, which is nice. We've picked up energy velocity, which is good for range and velocity. Velocity really not so much, because most of your energy weapons are beams. So the only thing the velocity really affects is the particle cannon. But the next one's duration, which is really nice. Armor, range and velocity, sensor range, ballistic range and velocity, energy cooldown time, and weapon cooldown time. These are all really easy to get for item collector, and they're totally worth it. So what are these for? They're not default. They're not like automatic. If you go into your mech, you can do upgrades right here. And in here is where you upgrade them. And you can mount these on there. So like, let's take my K9. And let's say we want the quick reload, because we can do this one. And it cost me 6 days to have it installed. And it cost me 96k to have that perk in. And actually, believe it or not, put that perk in there. I will pay for that. This one here does energy, range, and velocity. Do we need that one? Not really, because he's using a large laser. So it really won't help the large laser much. But if you look at the large laser here, the only thing that really helps is the range. It adds, a little range. I don't really see a use for that one, unless using particle cannons. Energy cooldown time. This is right here in your rate of fire. So using short bursts, the cooldown times are really effective. And missile velocity, so we're not using missiles at all. This one here is turn speed. If this was torso twist, I'd want that. Burn time for jump jets, don't really care on this particular unit. Expanded sensor range. Not really on this mech. So, being I don't have anything else anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Give it a little more sensors. I don't use these very often. These upgrades. I will late game. Because in late game, what is it now? The ones that are really worth getting. This one here, this armor upgrade. There's this one here. internal structure upgrade. A new fuel pump within the mech moves extra coolant through the system and is used using heat spikes. -5% heat generation. Okay, so this one here makes everything run cooler. So everything's got a 5% heat reduction. Okay. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. That's why it's so expensive. But again, most of the time you can manage heat with heat sinks. But the other one that's actually really nice, here we go, armor 2. So internal structure 1 and 2, armor 1 and 2. Those are the ones that you really want to focus on. So you want to get equipment collector to here. You want to get mech hunter to here. Treasure hunter you want to here. Up here up to 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. And war dog you want to 8. And those are the 4 you want to put basically on every single mech. Okay, what mech you're doing, you want those 4. Something like this would be really nice on, getting the 1 and the 2, maybe, on urbans. So there's a lot of really good perks in here that we could put into our urbans to make them more viable. And I'd like to see that. However, I think this is a good place for us to stop for the night. And okay, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I keep one up and for one's for treasures and one's for collectors. Until you max out the collectors. Once you max out both mech collector and item collector, I don't care. Actually, once I max out item collector, I don't care. But I usually keep one open for collectors because it's worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and break here for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to continue this monstrosity, and we'll see what we can do with it. Maybe we'll make some progress. But have a good night, and I will see you then.